And yes, I'm working on a PhD right now in ethnomusicology. I tend to focus on music that's based in India, or now it's Hinduism in America. And so I've been studying Hare Krishna Kirtan now for a few years. I first encountered Kirtan at the holy festivals in the Spanish Fork Utah Temple when I was, an undergraduate studying violin performance. And at one point, after I decided to do a graduate degree in ethnomusicology, I was talking to a class and ended up telling stories about having been to this holy festival, and people had so many questions. And the more I talked about the festival, the more I realized how rich the experience was, especially given the fact that at the festivals that I went to, actually very few of the people in the crowd were devotees, but there were these thousands and thousands of people that were not Krishna devotees, but who are really impacted by the kirtan and really drawn to come participate for hours at a time. And so I wrote a master's thesis based with the group in Utah, where I talked about kind of the theological basis of chant. I talked to the devotees about their experiences with chant, and what the kirtan experience does for them, the transformative effect. And I also talked about kirtan as a way of kind of mediating social differences, as a way that people encounter each other in this very, very positive fashion through kirtan. So I did that with my master's thesis, and I found I was almost taken aback every time I would take this work to an academic conference or to a class presentation. I made a short film at one of the Alachua, Florida festivals, and I was really taken aback by people's responses, because people responded so strongly in such a very, very positive fashion. I would see rooms full of professors who would, sit through most of the papers with kind of a shrewd intellectual look on their face, and then at the end of my paper, their faces would just light up, and they'd have so many questions. And I quickly realized it wasn't because I was a brilliant genius with my work, but it was because the material that I was dealing with was so rich, and the kirtan just had that kind of an effect on people when they found out about it. So at this point, I'm just barely starting out my doctoral dissertation. I'm dealing now with festival kirtan. I'm here in New York for Rath Yatra, going to Los Angeles for Rath Yatra in another couple of months, Janmashtami in Alachua in a month or so after that, and then Holi in Utah next March. And I'm excited to see how it goes. So far, all of the professors I've worked with, everybody who's been on at least a little bit in the beginning of the project has been very excited, and so we'll see where it goes.